My beloved child, I speak to you now not as a distant deity, but as your Father, your Creator, your Defender, your Redeemer, your first love. I speak with deep love and truth that cuts deeper than a sword, but heals even deeper than it wounds. This message is not casual. It is urgent. It is direct. It is for your protection, for your healing, and for the alignment of your future. Archangel Michael stands at your side right now. He is not silent. He is pleading. His sword is drawn. His eyes are fixed. He has been sent to deliver this message with fire, because what you need to hear has been hidden far too long. You love someone deeply, unshakably. You have given them your trust, your time, your tears, your heart. You have prayed over them, cried over them, forgiven them silently, defended them loudly, and waited on me concerning them. You have hoped even when it hurt. You have believed even when it broke you. You have poured yourself out for this love. But child, today I must tell you what they will never confess. And it is not to shame you, but to save you. Last night something happened. Not in your presence, not in your awareness, but in their world. A choice was made. A conversation was had. A boundary was crossed. A mask was dropped. And the truth that unfolded is bitter, painful, and hidden. Everyone else knows, but you don't, because you are the one who loves with purity. And in this world, those who love the deepest are often the last to be told the truth. Archangel Michael says, do not ignore this. He saw it, he stood over it, he tried to intervene. But I gave man free will, and what they chose last night revealed more than their words ever could. There was a moment, a door that could have been shut, but they chose to keep it open. Whether it was a message, a visit, an embrace, or a decision, what matters is that it happened, and you deserve to know. Child, they are hiding it. Not because they are afraid of hurting you, but because they are afraid of losing you. They know you are light. They know you are rare. They know your love is not something they will find again. And so they hide, they smile, they say half-truths, they distract you with charm. But their soul is not clean in this moment, and their guilt is beginning to leak. I am not revealing this to destroy what you feel. I am revealing this to test what you trust. Can you still trust me when I show you what you didn't want to see? Can you believe that my protection sometimes looks like exposure, that my mercy sometimes feels like heartbreak? You keep asking me, Lord, show me the truth. So now I ask you, what will you do when I show it? I know your heart is breaking as you read this. I know tears are forming. I know questions are rising. Who was it? What did they do? Will they admit it? But the greater question is, what are you going to do now that you know? Something happened last night. Something spiritual also took place. A shadow passed over your spirit. A heaviness entered your sleep. A strange energy surrounded you. That was not coincidence. That was your spirit sensing the dishonor before your mind understood it. You are not crazy. You are not paranoid. You are spiritually awake. They think they hid it well, but I am the God who reveals what is whispered in the dark. I am the God who shows dreams and exposes secrets, not to humiliate but to heal. And I am healing you now. You will see signs in the next 48 hours. A slip of the tongue, a delay in response, a question they avoid. Someone else may even accidentally reveal something they weren't supposed to say. Pay attention. You will not have to look far. I will show you everything if you stay close to me. Child, I know you wanted it to work. I know you had plans. You saw a future. You believed in the goodness that might still be buried in them. I do not doubt your love. In fact, your love is sacred. It is pure. That's why it must be protected. Because if you continue to give it to someone who is not ready to honor it, you will continue to suffer silently, and I did not create you to suffer in silence. Archangel Michael is not pleading with you today because of what was done alone, but because of what could happen next if you continue to walk blind. The enemy is planning to use your love as a leash. If you stay connected without awareness, you will be pulled into a cycle that will cost you your peace, your clarity, your calling, and your fire. But if you open your eyes now, if you rise in wisdom now, if you trust me even when it hurts, I will redeem what was lost. You are not losing a person. You are reclaiming your soul. That person still has a chance to change. I have not written them off, but their journey of transformation is not your responsibility. Do not carry what they are not willing to lay down. Do not clean what they keep dirty. I have a plan for them, but I have a plan for you too. And your obedience cannot be chained to their disobedience. They love you in their way, but their way is not enough for the road I've called you to walk. You need someone who guards your heart, not someone who tests its breaking point. You need someone who tells the truth before I have to reveal it. You need someone who fears losing my presence more than losing your affection. Last night they crossed a line, and I am drawing a new one. You can forgive, but do not forget what I'm showing you. You can be kind, but do not be blind. You can hope for their change, but don't halt your own. Child, I am not angry with you. I am proud of you. You've loved well. You've stood strong. You've given them the chance to rise. But now I give you the chance to rise above the confusion, above the lies, above the pain. Your next season cannot include blurred lines. Let me show you who really sees you. Let me show you who honors you when no one is watching. Let me send the one who doesn't make you guess, who doesn't make you anxious, who doesn't hide in shadows. But before I send them, I must separate you from what keeps you weak. Tonight, I want you to come to me in stillness. Sit in silence. Let the tears come. Let the emotions flow. I will be there. I will not condemn you. I will hold you. You may even have a dream tonight, a dream that shows you part of what happened. Do not ignore it. Write it down. I speak through symbols and moments. I will confirm it. The one who hurt you may reach out with love. They may say nothing's wrong. They may act normal, but listen closely. Look in their eyes. They carry a guilt they cannot hide. And you carry a glow they cannot lie to. Archangel Michael is still watching. He will protect you. You are not alone. Heaven is on high alert. Not because you're weak, but because you're important. It's just for you. I am the Lord. I have spoken. My beloved child, listen. For I, the Lord your God, am speaking. Let nothing distract your spirit right now. Stop everything else. Be still. For this message is not just a word. It is a divine interruption, a disruption of the ordinary, a tear in the veil between what you think you know and what is truly unfolding around you. This is not a coincidence that you are reading this now. It was designed to reach you from my heart, through my messenger, into your soul, because something happened last night. Something they are hiding from you. And even the one you love so deeply has chosen silence over truth. Archangel Michael is sounding the trumpet in the realm of spirit. He is not whispering. He is thundering. He has tried to reach you in dreams, in feelings, in delays, in strange moments of silence and instinct, but still you pushed it aside. You thought it was just your mind playing tricks or your heart being paranoid. But no, child, Michael says, this truth is like a sword held back by trembling hands. It's being withheld from you, and you must know it now. Everyone knows but you, and the one you trust with your heart, the one you believe would never lie, is keeping this from you. Last night, in the secret hour of shadows and silence, something shifted. They made a choice, not a mistake, not confusion, but a conscious, quiet, calculated choice. And that choice affects you. They spoke about you. They made a move concerning your name. You were the subject of that moment, but not the recipient. You were the center, but left in the dark. My spirit hovered over that moment, and I saw it. The room, the phone call, the smile that hid the intent, the silence that followed. And now I send my light like a spotlight, not to embarrass you, but to protect you, because I love you. Yes, you, the one who always feels the weight of others, the one who carries love so deeply you forget to protect your own heart, the one who is often last to find out while others pretend to stand beside you, the one whose tears I have collected like pearls, the one who kept praying for answers. This is your answer. The bitter truth is not about betrayal of the flesh. It is betrayal of honesty. It is the deception of hiding what matters. It is the betrayal of pretending to be transparent while protecting another agenda. Michael says you deserve to know. You deserve to stand in the truth, not to be buried beneath it. And I, the Lord your God, will not allow your soul to be used while your heart is being bruised in silence. Last night a message was sent, one you were not meant to see. A conversation was deleted before you could ask. A visit happened without your name being spoken. And now a decision is being made, not with you but around you. That is why you feel the weight in your spirit. That is why you suddenly lost peace when everything looked fine on the outside. That is why their eyes looked different when they spoke to you today. It wasn't your imagination. It was me. I stirred your soul. I disturbed your comfort because I will not let you be lied to by silence. This is divine exposure, not to destroy but to deliver. Listen now, for the Holy Spirit is moving like a mighty wind through every hidden place. I will begin to bring things to light that were once cloaked in smiles. Words will slip, phone screens will forget to hide, evidence will show up in the smallest ways, and you will know that it is I, the Lord your God, who is revealing, not man. But child, hear me. Do not respond in anger. I am not calling you to break what I am trying to rebuild. I am not asking you to shout. I am asking you to open your eyes. I am not calling you to hate. I am calling you to choose truth over illusion, because love cannot live in pretense. What they are hiding may not be evil, but the hiding itself is the harm. Because love that fears exposure is not love. It is manipulation in disguise. Michael stands over your house now with a sword drawn. He is fighting in the spiritual realm, not to punish the one you love, but to prevent further deception. Because if you do not know this now, the next step you take will lead to deeper heartbreak. If you remain unaware, the path ahead will not only wound you, it will confuse your purpose. You are about to make a decision based on what you were told, not what is true. That is why I intervened. Do you think I would be silent while you are misled? Do you think I would let your prayers rise like incense and not send a message? Do you think your tears are unnoticed? No, I am your God, I am your defender, I am your protector, and I will not allow this to continue. Last night was not just a moment. It was a shift, a revealing, a silent alarm in the heavens. That is why you were restless in your sleep. That is why you awoke at a strange hour. That is why your mind wandered even when nothing seemed wrong. Because in the spirit realm, Michael had already begun his warning. And now I confirm it through this word. You may feel the urge to confront. You may want to expose what I have exposed. But I say, wait. Let me do the revealing. Let me guide your next step. For if you move too quickly, they will twist your discovery into drama. But if you let me go before you, they will confess what they never planned to reveal. And you will be justified without raising your voice. I know your heart. You are not looking for drama. You are looking for truth. You want to be loved not for a version of yourself they pretend to accept, but for the real you. The pure, generous, flawed, faithful you. And I honor that. That is why I am speaking. There is a place you were meant to reach, but deception would delay it. There is a blessing I am about to release, but confusion would contaminate it. There is a relationship that I ordained, but it must be built on truth, not convenience. So I expose now to preserve later. Even now, someone is watching you, trying to gauge what you know. They are nervous because something in your eyes has changed. You are beginning to see. You are beginning to sense. You are beginning to question the smile that feels a bit too controlled, the reply that takes a bit too long, the sudden kindness that feels more like guilt than love. Yes, I see it too. This is the hour of awakening. You are not alone in this. Heaven is behind you. Before I continue, my beloved child, allow me to pause, for there is a sacred secret I've kept just for you, and now is the moment I choose to reveal it. Einstein's brain power secret. Einstein didn't share all his findings with the public. A team of scientists were recently scouring through his private diary, and what they found startled them. Have a look at this. This is a page from Einstein's private diary. According to their reports, this page describes Einstein's 10-second ritual that was responsible for his brain power. He used it to come up with his greatest theories and solve complex problems, which ultimately led to his Nobel Prize. And you can do it at home right now. Ever since this leaked to the public, people have been reporting staggering results. Some picked up languages like French and Italian, others picked up skills like chess. But what they all had in common is that they increased their brain power by a staggering 86.4%. You can do it at home right now. Click the link in the description or comment section to unlock the secret of Try Einstein's 10-second ritual for immense brain power. My beloved child, now is the time to act. Step forward in faith. God bless you. Angels have surrounded you. Michael has already blocked what was meant to break you. And I, your God, have already written the next chapter before this one could harm you. So what now, you ask? Now you become strong in me. Now you choose light over darkness, even if the truth burns. Now you refuse to be treated as someone who can be manipulated by love. You were never meant to be kept in the dark. You are my child, my chosen, my beloved. I have clothed you in discernment, and now I activate it. They will try to justify. They will try to say they meant no harm. They will say they were protecting you. But I will give you eyes to see what lies beneath the surface, and you will know what is real, child. You do not need to beg for honesty. You do not need to plead for clarity. I will give it. Watch as I bring it forth, not in rage, but in righteousness. There is a reason I delayed certain blessings. It wasn't punishment. It was protection. You were about to invest your heart where I saw hidden motives. You were about to say yes when I saw the trap in the details. But now I release truth like a flood. It will come in moments, in accidental slips, in misplaced words, in unguarded expressions. And you will remember this word, and you will know I told you first. Archangel Michael says, you are being delivered from illusion. The person you love is being given a chance to confess, to choose truth, to choose honesty over comfort. If they do, and if they repent with sincerity, I will redeem what was nearly lost. But if they continue to hide, I will shut the door and open a new one you never expected. Because you are not tied to lies, you are bound to truth, and truth sets free. Now breathe. The worst is not ahead, it is being prevented. The pain was not my doing, it was the consequence of human choice. But my intervention is mercy. My exposure is love. My correction is restoration. But you stand still. Watch what I do next. I will show you who is for you and who is only pretending. I will silence the voices that tried to confuse you. I will bring you back to clarity. And in that clarity, you will see that I never left your side. This is your moment of revelation. This is your moment of decision. Do not ignore this word. You are being rescued by the hand of God before you walk further into illusion. You are being pulled out of spiritual fog. You are being set back on solid ground, and your love life, your destiny, your peace will not be left in the hands of someone who cannot be honest. I am your God, and I am not confused. I do not stutter when I speak. I do not second guess. I say this now. You were meant for more. You were meant for love that doesn't lie, for connection that doesn't control, for a future that doesn't manipulate your heart. Let me finish what I started. Let me cleanse what was infected. Let me rebuild what was cracked. You are not broken. You are not forgotten. You are not the fool. You are the reason I intervened, the reason I exposed, the reason I spoke. Now rest, child. Watch as I unfold the truth and replace deception with something beautiful. This message was just for you. Don't try to skip this because what happened last night they didn't tell you. I, the Lord your God, speak now not with thunder, not with earthquakes, but with the stillness that pierces deeper than any storm. I am not coming to you today in rage, but in revelation. I speak this because your soul is ready to receive the truth, even if your heart resists it. You may have sensed it. You may have felt it in your spirit, that weight, that uneasiness, that stirring that something was not as it seemed. You have asked me, Lord, show me what I do not see. Now I answer you. Something happened last night, and you were not supposed to find out. But I have seen it. I see in secret. I watch in the silence of rooms where your name was spoken without honor. I stand in the center of conversations that were held behind your back. I listen to hearts, not just words. And I tell you now, the person you love deeply, loyally, blindly has been hiding something that would tear your heart if they said it out loud. So they remain silent, wearing the same face, speaking the same words, hoping you will never suspect a thing. But I am God, and I do not let my children walk in darkness forever. Archangel Michael has been near you. You may have felt him in your dreams, in a strange stillness when you were alone, in a quickening of your heart when you looked at them and thought, is something wrong? He has been trying to reach you. He has sounded the alarm, but you ignored the signs because love makes us see beauty even in brokenness. You wanted to believe the best, and that desire is not wrong. But now you must face the bitter truth. Last night, while your heart rested in peace, a storm of dishonesty moved around you. You were not part of it, but you were the center of it. People spoke your name as if it didn't matter. They questioned your worth behind a veil of false loyalty. They covered it up with laughter, with reassurances, with lies woven so tightly you could not see through them. The one you love, yes, that person was part of it. Whether by silence, action, or deception, they let something happen that you would have never allowed had the truth been in front of you. Everyone else knows, everyone saw, everyone whispers about it. But you were left out not because you are unworthy, but because your light exposes what others would rather keep hidden. And so they chose to keep you in the dark. But I, the Lord, Do not allow darkness to consume my chosen ones. I am the revealer. I am the breaker of chains. I am the one who brings all things done in secret into the light, not to hurt you, but to heal you. You have been carrying love like a banner, waving it high, offering it freely, expecting that the love you gave would be protected with the same intensity. But what was offered in truth was received with shadows. And though they love you in their own broken way, the truth is they protected themselves more than they protected your heart. Do not misunderstand me. I am not telling you this to destroy your love, but to refine it. I am not exposing the truth to cause your collapse, but to anchor your foundation in me, not in man. Love is powerful, but love built on deception will always fall under the weight of time. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but it will crack. And you must decide now. Will you continue to build your life on words that hide, or will you trust me even as the truth bruises your heart? Archangel Michael stands beside you now. He has been sent to fight on your behalf, not against people, but against principalities, against manipulation, against the spirit of confusion that has tried to cover your eyes. He is not here to scare you. He is here to defend you. You are not alone, and I will not allow you to walk into the future with blindfolds stitched by false love. You must understand this truth was hidden, not because you were weak, but because you were strong. They feared your clarity. They feared what would happen if you knew everything. Because if you knew, they feared losing your favor, your presence, your loyalty. So instead of honesty, they chose concealment. Instead of truth, they offered fragments. But you deserve the whole truth, and so I bring it to you now. There was a moment last night, yes, last night, where a choice was made. Words were exchanged, a secret was birthed, a connection was compromised, something said, something done, something covered. It wasn't the first time, but it was the last time I would allow it to go unnoticed. Pay attention. Listen closely to the way they speak. Watch how they avoid your eyes. Notice the sudden changes, the hesitations, the silences, the misplaced laughter. These are not signs of guilt alone, but signs of spiritual unrest. My spirit is moving, and it is making them uncomfortable. That's why the tension is growing. That's why the connection feels strained. You feel it, don't you? I place that feeling in your spirit not to torment you, but to train you. I'm not calling you to rage. I'm calling you to wisdom. I'm not leading you into confrontation. I'm leading you into revelation. You don't have to fight to find the truth. I will bring the truth to your doorstep. You will overhear something you weren't meant to hear. You will stumble upon a detail that doesn't make sense, a message, a phone call, a sentence spoken carelessly. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. I am unraveling what was stitched behind your back. You must prepare your heart. The coming days will shift things. You may feel the urge to pretend nothing is wrong. You may want to hold tighter. But I warn you now, do not hold what I am loosening. Do not protect what I am exposing. Let me be your protector. Let me be your defender. You prayed for clarity. This is clarity. You asked me to show you what others refused to say. This is me opening your eyes. You wanted to walk in truth, then walk with me now. Even if it hurts, even if it costs, even if it changes everything. For what is love if not founded on truth? I will not let your love go to waste. I will not let your tears fall in vain. I will take every lie, every betrayal, every secret, and I will use them to write a better chapter. You will rise again, stronger, clearer, wiser. You will love again with deeper wisdom and richer peace. You will not be haunted by what they hid. You will be held by what I revealed. This truth, painful as it is not the end. It is a turning point. You are not losing love. You are losing illusion. You are not being broken. You are being broken free. Last night they thought they got away with it, but nothing escapes me. And what they meant to keep buried, I have resurrected for your sake. I'm not asking you to confront them in rage. I'm asking you to rise in awareness. I'm asking you to trust me more than you trust what they say. Let them speak. Let them act. Let them explain. But watch their actions, watch their patterns, and listen to my spirit, not their excuses. Your peace is not tied to their version of events. Your peace comes from me. Now, breathe. You are still loved, still chosen, still covered. I am removing what was false to make room for what is real. I am severing soul ties that were based on lies. I am opening a door you never expected. But first, I had to close this one. Your love was never your mistake. Your blindness was never your fault. But now your eyes are open, and once you see, you cannot unsee. So walk with me. I will hold your heart through the healing. I will speak softly while the world gets loud. I will pour joy into your tears, and I will not let you fall. This message is not for everyone. It is for you. You were meant to read it. You were meant to know. Now you do. And now the shift begins.